गुरुजी को सादर नमस्ते। गुरुजी, जैसा कि हम सभी जानते हैं, वर्तमान समय में हमारे सभ्य समाज में और सुरक्षा बल में महिलाएं अपने पुरुष कर्मियों के साथ एक समान रूप से अपने कर्तव्यों का निर्वहन कर रही हैं। इसके बावजूद भी हमारा समाज महिलाओं को अपने समक्ष स्वीकार नहीं कर रहा है। गुरुजी, कृपया इस संबंध में मन स्थिति हेतु परिवर्तन हेतु हमारे समाज के समस्त समुदाय, अभिभावक व माता पिता का मार्गदर्शन करें। धन्यवाद।
The last part of the question.
Yeah.
First, I understand.
You understood the first part, sir. Basically, how to change the mindset of men in the society.
So parents, you were saying.
Parents included, because parents also do not accept in the same way where, their girl, daughters, or anybody doing the same amount of work with same fervor. So, how to bring this change in mindset in the masses, in the society, and including in the armed forces?
It's wonderful to see a young woman like you in the forces and being posted on the border. It's a pride moment to sit here with you. See, there are many aspects to this. I will not go into all the cultural aspects which rule this. They are very much there. But the most important aspect is the economic aspect. This women being treated badly is very much there's no denying. But this is mainly due to economic reasons, not for gender reasons most of the time. It is not a question of women. In this country, whoever cannot defend themselves, they are always treated badly, man or woman or child. It's not just women. With women, of course, there's a different kind of focus because of sexuality and gender difference. But beyond that, the discrimination is mostly due to economic reasons. Parents have come to understand that a girl child is a burden because she won't earn, you have to get her married, you have to pay a dowry, all these things are there in people's minds, which is changing rapidly, but much more needs to happen. Instead of giving speeches on it, instead of going protesting on the street, all these things won't produce results, they will only produce more problems. What is needed is education and skill and training for the women. On the war footing, this must happen across the country. Once they are skillful in what they are doing, they're capable of doing what is given to them, they are well educated or they're trained for something which is useful in the society, this will naturally go. Instead of raising movements on the street, protesting, doing this and that, this will only do media photo ops, it will not change the social situation. Empowerment will happen only with education, skill, capability, capacity building among the women. All this is fine. At the same time, women have another great responsibility of nurturing the next generation of people. We can say what we want, but we wouldn't exist here without our mothers, as simple as that. So maybe my mother did not walk on the border like you as a soldier, but I am sitting here because of her. There's no question in anybody's mind about that, isn't it? But in the workplace, these differences, various types of abuses, these are very much there because I think for Indian men, this is the first generation they are seeing women out on the street, in the office place, in close proximity. They are not used to this. I am not trying to defend them. I am only trying to say, we have a problem, we better face it. If we do not understand the nature of the problem, we cannot solve it either. The reason why men are behaving the way they are behaving when they see a young girl on the street or whatever is, there are many things to this. One thing is, see, there is a natural hormonal draw between a man and a woman. People can close their eyes to it, but they cannot erase it, it is there. Between the ages of 14 to 25 or 30, it is maximum, this hormonal impact. There was a time when most girls were married at 14, 15 years of age, and men were married by the time were they're 17, 18 years of age. Today, on an average, I believe most women are getting married at the age of 21, men are getting married at the age of 25 or 26. And in the educated classes, it's going much further, because by the time the girl finishes education, she is 21, 22. So when you look at this, we have our moral codes where there is no such thing as premarital engagement between the two genders. But now there is no marriage either, and many of them have moved out of their natural habitat. If they lived in their villages, among their communities, they would get them married. So this is a debate nation has to face. Very difficult for the older generation to face this. The younger generation should take up the debate. Are we are we ready to get married at 15? No, that's not going to come back again. Are we ready for premarital engagement between the genders? We must really debate this. Otherwise, you are living in an unnatural condition. You have young men and women loaded with hormones, and you expect them to all behave like saints and sages. It's not going to work. It's time we face this in the country. We are a society in transition. Either we transit gracefully if we look at it with certain openness, or we will transit in ugly ways and take a long time. So, this is a debate that nation has to address. The so-called civil society has to address this. What are we going to do with our youth? How are we going to handle their needs? Are we ready for this, or are we going to just close our eyes and wait for disasters to happen? We have to address this. So, women getting a rightful place will naturally happen with large-scale education and skill for the ladies and girl child, which is happening, but we still feel it's not fast enough.